Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 16 of Post Finem with me, MOTDF. So I've done a pretty significant amount of base design off camera. I'm gonna take you guys down to show you. Ooh, that's so loud. Hold on a second. Let me adjust my volume real quick. And bring that guy right on down. There we go. So I've been working down here. So this room is directly underneath our machine room upstairs, and I'm pretty sure I want to put one of our big power systems down here. I know we have a couple of quests coming up from the basic tech tree and the advanced tech tree. Like the basic tech tree, words are hard today. Basic tech tree wants us to do a vat, which will give us like ethanol and things like that in order to burn in the machines down here. And that's really useful. Don't get me wrong, guys. That's really, really useful. But I kind of want to jump that and go into the advanced tech tree and start working on the big reactors. It'll output way more power. Only problem with that is we have a pretty limited amount of yellorite ore and plutonium ore. So, not ores, ingots, because I don't have any ores. And this room, as you might be able to guess by the fact that there's grass down there, this is going to be our animal room. Only problem is I kind of made the dimensions wrong. I wanted these fans over the corners, and I thought that they would form a 3x3 no matter where you place them, but they don't. So after I built everything, and then I put in the ceiling, sorry about that, guys, I had to clear my throat. After I built everything and put in the ceiling, I noticed that this is all off-center. So this wall is okay, this wall is okay, but that wall needs to move 2 blocks back, and that wall needs to move 2 blocks back. Which means this walkway has to be adjusted, and our walls have to be adjusted. Yeah. So, but I think it's really beautiful. I was kind of thinking that, you know, these parts of the very rusty metal plate kind of look like where the water was dripping down and pooling and things like that. And then if we go down here, you can see that it trickles on down through here too. And like this fan here got water in it, so now it's not working properly, so every once in a while it kind of stutters, stops, but the rest of the fans are working good. And this is to control the scent, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but farm animals, yeah, they don't smell too good. And I don't want that stuff blowing back up into my base. So these fans keep it down there, and these fans blow it out to the side. At least that's the lore I'm going with. So today, as I said in the last episode, I kind of want to take a look at the modular turrets because I want to figure out how I can take apart those modular turrets at the base that we went to last time, if you guys remember. And to do that, I have some stuff here that I'm going to need to build with you guys. So the first thing that I'm going to build actually doesn't have anything to do with modular turrets, but we are going to need some test subjects. So, seeing how there's no golden lassos or anything like that in this game, we're going to make some soul vials. And what these soul vials do, it allows me to go up to a mob, left click on it, and capture it inside the soul vial. And then I can left click it again in the world and have it spawn. And this will allow us to have test subjects so we can test the damage of the various turrets that we build. Now, if we take a look in our book here, the very first one that we want to do in the defense tree is the disposable item turret and the turret base tier 1. Not too bad, pretty straightforward. So let's look at the turret base tier 1. Turret base tier 1. So that's not too bad, it's just some cobblestone, some wood, and a sensor tier 1, which is a piece of wood with some redstone. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. We have all the stuff to build this. So let's go ahead and make one of those. I'll go ahead and make one of those. And then let's look at the disposable. I'm sorry, guys. I am just failing with words today. Okay, so actually it does actually say the output. The projectile damage is 1 heart, and it fires 0.8 shots per second. So every 1.2 seconds it should fire. And oh, it requires RF. Okay, so that's going to make things a little bit tricky. We do have those energy cells, so it's not too bad, but it's definitely not something I was expecting. Anyways, we need the barrel tier 1 and the chamber tier 1, and then just some cobblestone and some redstone. So the barrel tier 1, I think we've seen before. It's just cobblestone and a piece of wood. Pretty straightforward. Go ahead and make this guy, right? And then let's take a look at what the chamber costs. Okay, so it's essentially the same thing, but with a piece of redstone in the corner. Grab that guy out. And then I think we should have everything for the disposable item turret. There we go, guys. Look at that. So why don't we go ahead and take this guy. Ooh, it's raining outside too. That should mean that I should be able to find some mobs pretty easy. It's also nighttime. Excellent. So let's go find some test subjects first. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Test subjects, where are you? There's a creeper. I don't know that I want to do a creeper. They will blow things up. A spider would work. Zombie would work better. Ah! Lag! Lag! Lag. There we go. Alright, so I captured the zombie. Ah, that's a giant spider. And let's head over this way. It looks like there's another zombie over here. As long as it's not a... Oh no, that's a skeleton. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with the skeleton because they can shoot me from range. Oh, wow! Holy cow, that guy can jump. He is fast. Woohoo! Nope, that's a plague zombie. That's a skeleton. Come on, I know you're around here. Ideally, like, the ideal thing I would like to test it on would be a zombie pigman, but I don't have any zombie pigman spawners left because every time I go to one of them, I destroy it. Alright, there's a zombie. That's just a regular, straight-up, old-fashioned... Whoa, lag. Giant zombie, yeah. So, we'll go ahead and capture that. Ooh, I have hypothermia. What is that guy? Oh, ghost spider? Whoa! That's actually really cool looking. I like that mob's texture. Alright, it just dropped some string just like it normally does. Ow. So let's head back to our base, which is over this way. We got a couple of zombies that we'll be able to test it on, although I'm definitely going to need to heat up because I am freezing, guys. I am freezing. Fortunately, we do have that fire crystal, which will heat us up nice and good. Still haven't gone and picked those gooseberries yet. I think that's hysterical. Alright, so we'll come over here. Whoa. Alright, we'll warm up by our firestone ore. And put down the resonant energy cell. Let's go into the configuration tab. We want to send energy to this guy. I want to place this on this. Ow! What the heck? Ooh, I have heat stroke 3. I'm gonna die, guys. Yep. Excellent start to the episode. Let's go ahead. And I can only sleep at night. Wonderful. Wonderful. stupid zombie. Or skeleton, rather. Although, you gotta admit, he's got some pretty cool armor. I don't know what that is. Go ahead and break this guy open. Grab all of our stuff back. Turn off hover mode. Oh, that was unfortunate. So let's go ahead and... Ooh. Owie, 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 owie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna die again. Oh. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Looks like we need to start stacking up the hearts again. Ugh. That was just awful. That was, I think, one of the... We saw a fire zombie a couple days ago, if you guys remember. I think that was just a skeleton version of it. Which means when he shot me, he lit me on fire. That, my friends, is really, really mean. And, of course, I mounted this on its side, because that makes sense. Can I... Okay, I can't get that. Do I have to... Okay, so how do I pick them back up? I'm overheating again. Add-on turret concealer. Visually conceals turrets inside a turret base if no target is present. Actually, that's pretty cool sounding, I'm not gonna lie. Basic turret base crank. Teleporter turret, laser turret. How do I break it? What is... Why? Oh my goodness. I'm not going to break this, am I? I'm just wailing away on it and it's not doing anything. I'm going to go get my crescent hammer and some food and see if that will help. Drop turrets. Drop base. Oh, is it really that easy? Oh my goodness. Fail. Epic. Epic fail. Yeah, so guys, I am just dumb. You left click on it and then you say drop yourself. Ugh. Now, I wonder, I bet you actually have to be the owner of the turret for it to actually function that way. So let's stick you here. Stick you here. There we go. Oh, it does not retain its energy either. That's good to know. It's unfortunate, but it's good to know. Alrighty. There we go. No? Is that the front? That's the front. So, is that the side that I need? Alright, I'm just going to put them all on sparing, because then I know it'll get power. Haha! So, how do I use this guy? Oh, this is for the ammo. Okay. Stick the bones in there. Stick some cobblestone in there. What is this? Target, single, multi, single. Figure. Attack mobs, yes. Attack neutrals, yes. Attack players, no. Okay. Alright. Okay, how do I go back? Okay. So this is the Y level? So it'll attack any mobs that appear in a Y level 6 above or 6 below itself. Alright, now for the test. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put our gravestones in there too, because I don't care about those. Stick this guy in the water. In the water you go. That's awesome! Okay. Oh, and it tracks it too. So it has a 180 degree, or 360 degree area. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I imagine that the higher tier ones are probably gonna have more, right? Ooh! Nice! NSCD helmet from Flan's mod. I might be able to break that apart into like base components and stuff like that. That's nifty. Yeah, it doesn't have any uses, so I gotta see if I can break it apart or not. Anyways. Oh gosh. Did that lightning strike just hit my tree? Sounded really, really close. Maybe it was hit a creeper and it became a charged creeper? I don't know. Right, so... Oh, look at that! Yes! Definitely claim that half heart. Not that I have another half heart that I can use it with right now, but you know what? Progress, right, guys? Progress. Oh, BFG. Big frickin' gun? It's a big frickin' gun. Do I need to say more? Apparently not. So this wants us to make a railgun turret. Ooh, we could get a redstone energy cell or a turret base tier 5. Maybe 9 clip, another half heart. I think all of these will give us a half heart, right? Also, ooh, grenade? Wow. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. That's why it's giving us a grenade. So each of these give us the ammo. So let's take a look. Laser turret. Nice, nice. It's a turret base tier 2. I wonder if all of those are turret base tier 2s? It can't possibly be, right? It has to be a higher tier for each of those. I don't know. At any rate, let's go ahead and remove the stuff from this. Drop the base, which will... Okay, it did drop the disposable turret too. Let's go ahead and bring this stuff back inside. I'm gonna toss you here because I'm not gonna keep you, and I'm gonna toss you here because I'm not gonna keep you either. I have a little drink of water. Oh, I actually forgot something, guys. I want to show you something real quick. Let me stick this stuff in here real quick. Come over here. Look at that, guys. We made... I'm drawing a blank. Sugarcane seeds. It says it right on my screen, and I can't even read it because I'm trying to think. Anyways, to get the sugarcane seeds, I had to cross the 10-10-10 carrots with the 10-10-10 seeds for wheat seeds. Now, they don't have to be 10-10-10, but if you cross two 10-10-10s, then the offspring to start with will be a 5-5-5, which means you have a huge jump start on the road to getting it to 10-10-10. These guys here are 9-8-10s right now. Once I get this to a 10-10-10, I'm going to start crossbreeding with these other guys, start getting more and more things. I actually think we have a quest for that too, now that I think of it. Yep, life rebooted. There we go, look at that. Sugarcane seeds. We'll take that quarter heart. So, let's take a look at the next one. It wants us to make barley, which I think is actually one of the things that we need in order to make the soy seeds, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's in the tree. Yeah, so let's... Actually, you know what? I kind of want to go take a look at those turrets that we came across last time after I sleep. I want to go take a look at those turrets, specifically the one that I already took the power cell from, because if I can take those turrets, then maybe it'd be easier to take the base. I don't know, but I just want to see if I can get them, because honestly, those turrets are a lot better than the turret that I just used. Yeah, so I don't have permission to access the turret, so I can't left click on it in order to disable it, which means that the only thing I can do is take the parts that go under here. So that's kind of sad, but it's okay. We'll make do. Okay, so that does retain its inventory. Sweet. So if I place it back down, yep, look at that. Look at that, guys. Nice, nice, nice. Oops, I didn't mean to drop it. I also kind of want to see if I can pull a sneaky sneak and get underneath here, over to that one, and disable it from underneath. Aha! There it is! Look at that, guys! Look at that! Sneaky, sneaky. Nice, nice, nice. Let's actually go ahead and grab this. Place that there. There we go. Only problem is it will still have energy in it. It won't have access to the bullets, which is beneficial, because a gun without bullets doesn't shoot at me, and that's what we're going for, guys. No more shooting. Noise hurts my ears with these earphones in. Yes, it does. Okay. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Some nice stuff there. Nice stuff. Let's get rid of that. There we go. We get that energy cell. Go ahead and grab that cash. There we go. And we'll go ahead and grab these conduits real quick. Now, I don't know if this has a holding section for turrets or not. Not for turrets, I'm sorry. Or for bullets. Oh, actually, it does. I just looked at our own thing. Oh, yeah, I wanted to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this, because I have no idea why this is here. Where did it go? Weird, but okay. There's a dispenser. What did the dispenser do? I don't think dispensers retain their inventory, so whatever it had would have dropped. Okay. There we go. So, we disabled this turret and that turret and that turret. I think it'll still shoot at us though, right? Yep. Still shoots at us. So until we can get rid of all of the energy out of those, that's still a dangerous area to go into. But at least now we know we can get underneath there and just dig around to get to them. Plus, I really like having these resonant energy cells, I'm not going to lie, guys. Those are super good. And they're going to be hugely important later on when we start building like the large reactors and stuff like that, in order to be able to produce the energy that we need to power our entire base, because we can use that as a reserve in order to hold extra energy. So let's fly back over this way. Our area is starting to look a little bit more like a jungle because it actually has trees. And look at that, our water tank is completely full. Go ahead and turn off hover mode. Turn on hover mode because I was about to die. Turn off hover mode, and then there we go. Ow. Turn off hover mode. Nope. Turn off hover mode and fly mode. There we go. Come over here real quick. Throw all the junk that's in our inventory in there. Come in here. Grab that. That. And that. Look at that, guys. We're up to 6 resonant energy cells. That is so good. Now let's see what else we can do today. We could make this. which I'm tempted to do because it's pretty straightforward. And I'll give us a carpenter's door, some carpenter stairs, some carpenter wedges, and some carpenter blocks. And then I can choose one of these. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to pick this, guys, because I want that full heart. So let's go ahead and make some carpenter blocks. So to make carpenter blocks, you have 1 wood plank surrounded by sticks. And what makes these guys so special is that you can apply other blocks to them to change their surface to be whatever you want them to be. So for instance, if I go ahead and put this right here, right? That doesn't look too good. But say I have something I want to add to it. So I'll go ahead and grab a piece of dirt. Now it has a carpenter's block with a dirt texture. Now the whole block side of it isn't necessarily super enthusiastic, but when you get to the part where you start making wedges like this one, you can really make some really cool building designs and things like that. But let's go ahead and claim that full heart. Go ahead and eat that full heart. There we go, back up to 6. I gotta tell you guys, the struggle has been real with this pack. I have died way too many times. But I suppose that's all part of the fun of the mod pack, right? It's definitely hardcore. I'm really enjoying it. I just wish I didn't die so much. Okay, that didn't open any quests. Ooh, I might want to make that one. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and do that. I'm going to make the juicer. So the juicer is pretty straightforward, but it opens up a lot of possibilities. So the juicer from Pim's Harvest Craft requires a stone pressure plate with a piece of stone on top. It's really straightforward. The only thing to be only thing to be aware of, let's use words I can actually say today. The only thing to be aware of is that it actually has to be stone. It cannot be cobblestone. So what makes this really good, right, is if we go over here and we harvest our, not break them, dum-dum. If we harvest our carrots and we put our juicer into the crafting grid with our carrots, right, it makes carrot juice. Very nice, very useful, because it makes our food go a lot farther. Because a carrot, I think, gives one hunger haunch and 1.5 saturation haunches. So it's not too bad, but the carrot juice gives us 3 hunger haunches and 5 saturation haunches. I could be mistaken on that. I don't know the exact number. I can't see it, so I can't say for certain. But it's definitely something that's nice. And I'm sorry, it's actually, the juicer's actually from cooking for blockheads, now that I'm actually thinking about it. So now that we have half heart and 2 quarter hearts, let's go ahead and eat another heart. And we're back up to 7. Net gain 0. Let's toss our juice back in this guy over here. And now it wants us to make, wants us to get more into that type of stuff. What does this give us? Oh, it makes us, gives us the oven. Oh, so many things that I didn't need to craft. Well, I suppose, why don't we just go ahead and bust through this real quick. It'll give us another half heart, and it's really important. Plus, I can show you guys a little bit more about cooking for blockheads. Let me go ahead and make a cut here so I can gather up the resources that we need in order to make the cutting board, the mortar and pestle, the mixing bowl, the skillet, the saucepan, and the bakeware. I think I should have all this stuff, but let me go ahead and make a cut here just to make sure, get it all together, and I'll come back to you guys in just a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Let's go ahead and start looking at this. So I was right the first time. These materials are indeed from Pam's Harvest Craft, not from Cooking for Blockheads. They just work together, and I am dumb. Anyways, let's take a look at the bakeware first, 'cause I think that's the most difficult thing to make. Yeah, so we need bricks, 8 of them, in order to make a bakeware, which the brick is just a clay ball smelted in an oven. It's pretty straightforward, so let's go ahead and pop the clay in there. I'll get that cooking up. And then while that's cooking up, we'll start working on some of the other things. So let's make the cutting board, which requires an iron ingot, a block, and a stick. Not too difficult, right? Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Crap. I didn't grab enough wood. Dang it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. Sometimes I think I'm prepared when I'm really not. You already made the pot before, so let's make this skillet, which is 2 iron ingots and a stick. You can also substitute it with copper or steel, but it doesn't affect it anyway as far as like what it does, so you don't need to worry about that. Let's get the saucepan. Okay. Alright, I clicked the wrong one. Let's make the saucepan. Bakeware should be, I forgot I had that set to auto output. Go ahead and make the bakeware. Then after the bakeware, we need the mortar and pestle. And after the mortar and pestle, we need a mixing bowl. And then after that, well, we have the juicer already, so I think that's actually everything, right? Yes, it is. Alright, we're going to take the half heart because we need it. It's also going to give us Cooking for Blockheads 1, and cooking oven, and a sink, and a couple of fridges. Now, I already have a lot of that stuff. I don't have a fridge yet, though, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that guy right there in the corner. What's really cool is when you put stuff in here and you close it, it'll actually show what's inside too. I already have that. So let's go ahead and put the bakeware in the pot and the skillet. There we go. Pretty straightforward. And then there's something else that's put in here by Pam's Harvest Craft called, where is it? It's a rack, right? It's got to be a rack. I can't remember what it's called. R-A-C-K. A tool rack. Okay, so no, that's actually from Cooking for Blockheads, but it's wooden pressure plates with a couple iron ingots. So we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 tools left, so we need to make 2 of the tool racks. 1, 2 recipes. Go ahead and stick those there. Iron ingots there. Alright, and there we go. We got the tool racks. So now we come in here and we can put these guys right like that, and then we can it doesn't show the texture on it, does it? Well, that's a little on the sad side, but that's okay. So in later versions of Cooking for Blockheads, it'll actually show the item that's on the tool rack. which is really nifty. But essentially what this does is it allows me, if I put like, I don't know, if I put a carrot in the refrigerator, for example, I can come into here and it'll show everything that I can do with the carrot with all the utensils that I have available to me. It's really, really convenient. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got some stuff done today. We looked at the turrets, we went back over to the turret defense base over there, grabbed some more stuff out of there. We also finished up looking at the cooking for blockhead stuff and things of that nature. I'm going to continue doing some of the AgriCraft breeding off camera. It's really, really boring. If you guys want to see it on camera, please leave a message. I will be more than happy to do it, but I will just forewarn you, it is very, very slow going. It does not make for scintillating video content. I think next time I want to go ahead and look at the VAT from the basic tech tree, so we can open up these two quests down here, because I have a feeling that this is something that we want to get to, but I could be wrong, I don't know. And the other thing is I want to maybe start working towards some of these big power options that we have in here. Now, we don't have a ton of Yellorium, and I'm not 100% certain the best way to get it. I know we can get the uranium ores from Minechem from under the ground, which is definitely something that we can continue to look at, but it's not super easy to find by any means, and something that we're gonna want more of, so we'll have to look more into that going forward. But I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you liked it, please feel free to like and subscribe. If you didn't, please feel free to leave a comment telling me how you think I could have done better. I am always open to input and thoughts and feelings from you guys. After all, you guys are what helps my channel grow. So if you guys don't like something, I want to be able to help get better about it, you know? Anyways, this is MOTDF saying goodbye, ooh, skeleton, and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Die, skeleton. Ow. Die, skeleton. You fall down, not me. There we go. See you guys in the next episode.